Hey guys, happy November 1st. How's it going? I am missing an earring. I don't know where the earring is. I think it's in my pocket. I didn't even realize I didn't have the earring in my ear. So it when I walk, it just kind of clack up against my little earpiece. So here we go. 2 earrings now. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful, right? So I want to say, guys, there is a reason why doors close. The reason why those doors close is because there are many other doors that will open for us. I'm going to give you this example. So a few days, November the 5th will be the 3rd year after my life totally changed. That's when I got the phone call from the nursing home saying that Mama was rushed to the hospital. Really sick. Mama was almost to the point of death. She was down to like 80-something pounds, wasn't eating, wasn't speaking. It was terrible. We'll be celebrating 3 years, guys. That's when things changed because I had to put down everything that I had been doing, put it down, stay there with Mama. I had no idea that I would be forced to leave a job of 37 years after all that happened. That door closed, but there were so many other doors that opened up. Opportunities kept opening up for me by the grace of God, because I truly believe, and I truly believe that with all the faith that I have and all of the amazing people that I'm surrounded by, help to open up so many more doors. So this is bringing me to what I'm about to say now. So this is the first of the month, and this is the conversation that I have with my team. We're so blessed because each day presents a new opportunity. Each month presents a new opportunity. As a Scentsy consultant, Scentsy has done an amazing job by allowing us to set new goals every month. In our workstation, we have a little place there. It's in our dashboard. It says, set your goal. So I work this every month. I set my new goal every month because any of us in business, in order for us to reach a certain destination, we have to set it up. There's no way to get there on our own. We have to set this thing up. So every month, every first of the month, I always go into my dashboard and set a new goal for my personal sales. And I encourage my team members to do the same thing. Because, if we don't do this, and if you're trying to accomplish something, it's like not having a map, a plan, a GPS. How many times have you gone places that you don't know where you're going without a map? How many times have you gone places without knowing where you're going without a GPS? You're going to get lost. So it's the same thing with our business. I will be celebrating 15 years, guys, next month. I can't even believe the time is going by so fast. So I closed out last month with my personal sales of almost $7,000 with Scentsy, guys. Income disclosure will go down below. I closed out almost $7,000 last month. And I personally brought in 6 new team members. How do I do this? I do this because I'm passionate about what I do. I love what I do, and I love people. And something about that is what brings people to me. Become a human magnet is what I try to become. So this week, this week, I get my days and weeks mixed up. So this week I get a phone call from my son telling me that he needs to have surgery the first week in December. Now, he didn't start out like that. He said, "Mom, what are you doing the first week in December?" I said, "Well, I got to work." He said, "Oh, I got to have surgery." Like, okay, what do I need to do? Because his wife, she's in management and she has to travel that week to meetings. And it's not as easy for her to just take off like that. So I said, let me see what I need to do. And I got that worked out. Then the next day is when I had to take my brother to go have a bone marrow test. So I got that heavy on my mind, heavy on my heart, because my brother's autistic, right? So we're still waiting on those results to come back next week. But it's heavy on my heart now what I need to do for my son. My son lives in a whole nother state. So after talking to him this morning, he found out that there's a chance that she may get it worked out where she could be there with him that week. But then they got another dilemma because they may be able to move her meetings to the next week. Then they need somebody to pick up my grand princess for a week. So I said, let me look at my schedule and see what I got going on and see if I can work that out. So if she's going to cover that week when he's having surgery, let me see if I can cover the week when she's gone, because her mom is going to be gone too. And they live so far away from me. So I said, let me see what I need to work out. That particular week, my nephew had a counseling session because my nephew see a counselor, an advisor, psychiatrist about every 3 months. Let me see what I need to do to move that around. So I got that moved around. Guys, I'm telling you, my plate stay full all the time as a mother and a caregiver. So when I hear people saying, well, I have this to do, I have that to do, I got the kids, I got the work, guys, I totally get it, because that is me and that's my life. That's the way it's been. So the one thing that I'm grateful for, if it hadn't been for that door closing, these doors would not have opened up for me. The opportunity to adjust things wouldn't have opened up for me. There's no way that I can be on somebody's traditional job and to work my schedule like I need to work it, because I have to take care of so many. My family comes first. This make it possible for my family to come first. So I got my nephew appointment moved around. I told my son, look, I'm free that week. Just let me know what I need to do, whether I need to be there the week that you have surgery or the week after. Let me know so I can be able to just be there. You see where I'm going, guys, with this? When a door closed, several other doors can open up for us. I'm grateful that I don't have to ask somebody to be off. I'm grateful that I did the things that I need to do early on to position myself to be in this place. So all the times that I didn't want to do certain things, all the times that I didn't want to get up, all the times that I didn't want to go and share something and do the things and do the work, it was worth it. Because if I had not done all the things to prepare myself for this, I wouldn't be able to do this. So the one thing that I'm so grateful for, guys, when I go to Albuquerque, New Mexico, I can take my business with me. It's mobile. It doesn't get any better than that. My son had a total of 6 surgeries, guys. He had 6 brain surgeries. 6. I was there with 5 of them. I was there for 5 surgeries. I wasn't there with the 6th one because it was an emergency surgery, so I missed it. But anytime he need me, I'm going to make a way to be there. I'm so grateful that Scentsy has set it up for me to do that. So 2 days in a row, today I had to go and take my vehicle to the shop. Yesterday I had to take my vehicle to the shop. Guess what I did, guys? I got a rolling bag in the back of my vehicle. I pulled my computer out and I got a lot of work done right there in the car dealership. I am so grateful for this opportunity. Pulled it out. My desk was wherever I am. Whether it's my computer, whether it's my phone, it's going with me because I'm mobile. I'm grateful for that. I spent a lot of time at the doctor's office, either with my brother, my nephew, my son, or mama. I spent a lot of time at the doctor's office. I spent a lot of time in hospitals. Starting with my son. My son was in the hospital the first time he was in the hospital like 10 days. I had my computer, my rolling bag right there. I was right there with him, could work my business. Each time I carried my business with me. And when mama was in the hospital for 3 months, I worked my business from the hospital. When my brother Jeff had the stroke, I had my everything right there set up to work from the hospital. When my brother passed away this year, I had everything right there. He lives in Chicago, Illinois. I worked my business from Chicago, Illinois. My son is in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so I'm on the go. I'm rolling. And if it had not been for mama getting sick, guys, I would still be there. Mama saved me. Even though I thought I was saving mama, but mama saved me. Because I would still be in that situation. It wasn't even a good situation. But I was holding on. I was holding on because I knew I needed the money. My daughter's in dental school. Thank God for Scentsy. And at the time, she was graduating undergrad at the time when mama was sick. But I still managed to pull it off so I could be there to see her do something amazing. I did not graduate from college. I barely graduated from high school. I could not afford to go through a program like she's going through with undergrad, medical school. She's about to become a dentist. I couldn't afford to do that. So I'm grateful because Scentsy has scholarships for undergrad students. I mean, she received a college scholarship from Scentsy, for those of you who may not know that. There's so many there's so many perks. There's so many benefits outside of what we normally get paid, just in case you guys don't know this. I've been all over the world with Scentsy. Thank God for my amazing customers. Thank God for an amazing team. Thank God for my extended Scentsy family. I couldn't have done it alone. It takes a village. And guys, let me say this, and I hear it often. When I started Scentsy, I didn't have a clue about what I was doing. Never done this before. Did not know. My sponsor was new, just like me. So this story may relate to somebody out there. She was new. I'm new. We didn't have a clue about what we were doing. But one thing we did know is that we enjoyed what we doing. We enjoyed the fragrances. We enjoyed talking to people. We enjoyed sharing it with people. And the product sell itself. The smell is what sell. We just had to go out there and share that excitement. And that's what happened, guys. When I started Scentsy, I personally sold over $3,000 in products and didn't have a clue about what I was doing. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful, to share the love for what you do, to share the love of the products. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know a whole lot. It's just that if you get the smell up under somebody's nose, they want it. That's basically how I built my business. I built my business just like that, on basic principles, basic simplicity. Not all the extra, just basic simplicity is what got people attention. And you know what? It made people know that they could do it too. That's my purpose of showing people that if you got something going on in your life, tell me what that is. I'm going to show you how you can get through it, because I did. I've been faced with things after things after things, guys, from working alone with Scentsy full time. I did that. Okay. That's number one. I'm a mother of 2, grandmother of 4, busy with that. That's another one. Caregiver to 3. Okay. That's another one. Okay. And my brother and nephew are autistic and they live with me. They don't drive. I have to take them to all their appointments. I have to make sure that they take all their medicines. I have to keep track of all of that. That's a lot of work. Doesn't it sound like a whole lot? But I still find time to work my business. Because you know what? We all have 24 hours. We all have 24 hours. It's all about how you manage those 24 hours. That's what you have to do. It's about how you manage your time. There's so many things that we can do to just kill time. Before you know it, the day is gone, guys. I'm telling you. But you have to have a plan. And I had a plan. As long as you have a plan and work your plan, you can get it done. And my plan was to get up about 30 minutes early in the morning. My plan was to work my business on my break at work. When I had a lunch break or whatever break, I worked my business. I worked my business when I got off work. And I also stayed up about 30 minutes before going to bed. 30 minutes. I did that. I made the sacrifices. One thing I've learned is that when there is a will, we will make a way. I've heard so many people say, well, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do. We do what we want to do. It must not be something you want to do, but we do what we want to do. Even me, I'm super busy, but I find time to do what I need to do to take care of my family. It pays off. It paid off. It's still paying off. Because as long as there's a will, we will make a way. And I'm here to tell you guys, if you're in a situation and you need help, I can teach you how to do what I do. And it's not hard. It is not. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up. It's about being excited about what you do. It's about loving what you do. It's about loving you too. It's about loving who you are as a person. Because if you don't love who you are as a person, it will be hard. I mean, it took me a long time to be able to gain the confidence to even step forward to say anything. So it came with practice. It came with practice. I went to YouTube, listened to some motivational videos to encourage me, because I had to find a way to believe in me. Because if we don't believe in ourselves, nothing else matters. Other people can believe in us. It doesn't matter if we don't believe in us. Because I've said this many, many times. Speak it. Speak it and become it. Go to the mirror and tell yourself that you are amazing. Tell yourself that you are beautiful. If you don't believe that, it doesn't matter whatever nobody else says. Because I tell my team members this all the time. You are amazing. You're beautiful, but they still doubt themselves. So as long as you doubt yourself, you won't get anywhere. You got to find a way to get out of your own way. I had to get out of my own way. I totally get it. It took me 7 years to do a video. 7 years. If you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find that you will not see videos in my early years of my Scentsy journey. And the early videos that's out there are voiceovers. There is not even my voice. It's a voiceover out there. No picture of me. No voice of me. I was too afraid. And it's nothing like starting somewhere. Let's just start. Let's just take action. Let's just do something. You're going to get so much more out of what you could. I'll put it this way. You could gain so much more if you just do something. If you don't do nothing, nothing happens. But if you do something, something can happen. So let's do something and let's do it together. It takes a village. There's no way that I could have done what I do now, guys, without you. There's no way. Could have done it. By the grace of God, my faith, and also those of you who support me in my business, whether it's to like a post, whether it's to share a post, whatever the case is, I couldn't have done it by myself. I woke up this morning and saw that I sold over $30,000 in products, guys, in 6 months by my own self. By the grace of God, with the faith, with the fact that I have some amazing customers who believe in me, who believe in the products. I did this. Over $30,000, guys. Isn't that crazy? I remember when I first joined and I saw that Scentsy has an incentive for people who do this. I'm like, ain't no way in the world I could sell $1,000. I'm sorry, not even 1,000 back then. I said, there's no way in the world I could sell $30,000 in products in a 12-month period. Here I am done it in 6 months. Because I was looking at the big picture. We have to take big things and break it down into little parts to make it be something that you feel is doable. And once I started setting little goals, guys, the big things started to come together. Set little goals. And I remember everything I said that I wouldn't do, I didn't do it. So the first 2 years, when I said I didn't think I could earn a trip, guess what, guys? I did not earn a trip because I spoke it. So watch what you speak. Don't speak the negative things. If you want something, you got to claim it. So if you want success, you got to claim success. If you want to earn trips, you got to say it. Look, I'm going to get that trip. Not that, oh, I might or I hope. Don't take the hope out. I am. Say that, speak it, become it. Say I am. That's what I'm going to do. And I speak it and I tell this to my kids all the time. I tell my kids, whatever it is that you want in life, you claim it. And they always achieve it because they claim it. You got to claim it. You got whatever it is. You got to stop doubting yourself because you're amazing. I speak it for you. You're amazing. You're beautiful and you're capable and you got this. And that's the only way you're going to get out of your own way. Let's get out of our own way to achieve greatness. I know this, guys, because I'm talking about somebody that grew up poor. I grew up poor. We didn't have a vehicle. I had to walk everywhere. My feet are ruined. I had to have foot surgery because of it. My dad did the best he could to raise us. But guess what? I don't use that as an excuse. I use it as a reason to push forward. That is my reason to keep going. I was talking to my son this morning. I said, my son, he's kind of a hard nose. He went to the military. He said, Mama, I know I'm not like you in a sense, but he is in a sense. He worked hard because he saw me working hard. He saw me working 2 and 3 jobs at a time. He saw this. My daughter has seen me work hard. So when people see this, I'm like, how in the world are they doing it? Guys, you do what you have to do. You do what you have to do. And sometimes we just have to go out there and get it. But guys, I wish this opportunity had been around years ago. I really do. Because one thing we know, stuff is going to happen. Things going to break down. Stuff's going to quit working. You just need stuff. It seems like things break down when you least expect them. Like, darn, there it is. I got to buy a new car. I got to get the car fixed. The pipe is broke. broken. Gotta buy a pair of shoes because my shoes are ruined. Guys, it was something that my son said to me. He said, Mama, you can't be trying to get ready. You got to always stay ready. He said, stop trying to get ready. You got to always be ready. He's right, because I'm always scrambling like, oh. He said, stop trying to get ready, always be ready. So that's my word for you guys, is to stop trying to get ready, already be ready. Okay? So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump out of the car because I got to go get to stepping. I got to go walk, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Stay encouraged. Remember, when one door closed, you got several doors that will open up for you. So don't feel bad when that door closed, because there's something on the other side that's waiting for you. Okay? Love you guys. Take care.